welcome to A Clean House with Muddy Boots. My name is Ashley, and today we are discovering that my family has a lot of shoes. Can we talk about shoes for a moment? Because before having kids, I never thought about the sheer amount of shoes I would need to have for everyone in my family at any given time. There are your basic everyday shoes, which is usually your most comfiest, and then you'll have like a fancy version, and if you're like me, your fancy version is probably something comfy as well. And then you're going to need a rain version and a summer version. And I also live in Canada where we have some pretty harsh winters, so we need a winter version. And I have 3 boys and my husband, so times all those shoes by 5. In addition, you can't really just stop there because all my kids need an indoor pair of shoes for school and the outdoor version, which will change throughout the year depending on the season. And then, of course, if you're going to add in your extracurricular activities like baseball and soccer, there are even specific shoes for that. I just find shoes everywhere, and so I thought a fun summer project for the boys would be to go and find all the shoes throughout the house and declutter them. I'm not even sure we found them all. But when I declutter an item that can be found in multiple areas of my home, I try to collect it all into one area so that I can see everything at one time, just like the KonMari method. It's definitely easier to declutter once you can see exactly how much of an item you own. How many people are in this family, Logan?
5.
How many feet are those? How many foots are those?
10.
10 feet. Is this enough shoes for 10 feet or is this too many?
Way too many.
I agree.
We don't even wear some of these.
Exactly. What about you, Lincoln? What do you think? Is this too many?
Yeah, it's like 599.
There's 599 shoes here?
Yeah.
It almost looks like that. So a big contributing factor to why we have so many shoes is hand-me-downs. With 3 boys, I like to keep whatever is still in good condition so it can get used again. However, all my boys are born in different seasons, so sometimes their sizing doesn't match up to the seasons. And this is why I try to go through my hand-me-down stockpiles every 6 months or so to see what I still need to hold on to and what I can start donating. I also have a space issue within my home, so I can't allow my stockpiles to get too big. It's all about finding that balance between saving money and utilizing space. My husband recently said to me, "We have a finite amount of space and we are diminishing the value of that space by filling it with junk." And he actually said it regarding something completely different, but it stuck with me enough to write it down. And I'm trying to allow it to change the way I think about space. So I'm letting my boys try on shoes and tell me what they want to keep and what they want to give away. Including them in this whole process helps me, A, figure out the styles that they like, which I feel like changes all the time, and B, teaches them about cleaning and getting rid of things we don't need.
I try to close my eyes, but they're not here. You call, yeah, your perfume that I still can stand, but every time I think these scars about to mend, no matter where I lay my head, another town, another bed, no matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. No matter who I try to love, it's always you I'm thinking.
so this is where we've landed. Over here we have winter boots. So we're actually missing a pair of winter boots for Harry, so that's something that I will need to get when winter comes. Then over here we have rain boots for the entire family except for my husband. He doesn't really wear rain boots, so that's fine. And then over here I asked, what's the pair of shoes that you would grab if I said that we were going out for a walk or going to the store? And this is what everyone picked out. And then over here are what we decided as our beach day or like summer wear. The only thing that's missing is my husband needs a new pair of sandals, so that is what we will grab. Over here, these shoes will be thrown away. And then these are the extra shoes for Lincoln. This is an extra pair of shoes for Harry. These are extra shoes for Logan. Those blue ones are actually his baseball shoes. These are extra shoes for my husband. Extra shoes for myself. And then these are all the pair of shoes that we will be giving away. These are ones that we decided we do not need. And this pile over here are all the shoes that we will store because we want to keep them, but no one is really in the size right now. So Lincoln or Harry will grow into these sizes. And then there is, I love this shoe and I can only find one of it. But it's actually, it's a Tom's and it's so cute. And I know the other one is around here somewhere, so I'll find it one day. But yeah, so I think we did pretty well. So this is actually the next day where I wanted to do a deep clean of our back patio. But first, I had mentioned in a previous video that this carpet vacuuming was no longer cutting it and I needed to give it like a deep clean. So I brought it out to the back patio and I started scrubbing it down with just some like soapy water and stuff to try to break up this, I don't know, it's like turning gray in some areas. And then I went to power wash it with the hose, and the amount of brown water that was coming out of it, I felt like I was doing one of those TikToks where they're like deep cleaning carpets. It was so gross and it definitely was needed. And now it has me thinking of some other mats in my house that probably need this done as well.
Like two magnets, we are drawn to each other. You just know how to push all my buttons. Moved out of town and I erased your number, but still I find myself calling in the middle of the night, and there is nothing I can do. I am madly drawn to you. I know you feel the same. You got my heartstrings tangled, tangled up. You got You got my heartstrings vibrating for you now. There's something more, but you don't want to admit it. Whoa, we're perfectly opposite. Wake up at your place, wake up at mine. Same question always. I'm getting tired. We could have breakfast, counting your freckles, close to the west coast. How about that? Why don't we just get a place together? Mornings in our own bed, so much better. Balconies and bathtubs, what you want? Why don't we just get a place together? Why don't we just get a place together? We can get white walls with big windows up on the third floor in our chateau. Why don't we just get a place together? Mornings in our own bed, so much better. Balconies and bathtubs, what you want? Why don't we just get a place together? Why don't we just get a place together? Wake up at your place, wake up at mine. Balconies and bathtubs, what you want? Why don't we just get a place together? Why don't we just get a place together?
So we moved into this house in December of this, well, I guess the past year. And this gazebo was already permanently installed. So I wanted to give it a good spray down before we officially started using it. The curtains were left up for winter and I didn't take them down after we had moved in. So I knew that there probably were bugs living in them. We actually did find a bird's nest, but thankfully all residents had moved out by then, by the time we found it. And I was definitely expecting the bugs to be a lot worse, but they actually weren't that bad. Once we were done that, I wanted to give everything else a good wipe down just from being in storage all winter and just kind of give it all a fresh start. Usually I would do this sooner, like in spring, but I don't know what has happened to this year. It has just gone by so fast already.
We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more. Think that I'm addicted to this, can't resist to be a little risky and go for it, cause I want you close. I'm so exposed when you're keeping me wondering. You know I'd do anything to be in your arms again. So give me a sign, give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign, baby, give me a sign.
So you may notice that it is my husband that is pulling these curtains closed. And that is just because I have an irrational fear of bugs. I mean, it may look like I'm using the hose to clean down the curtains, but no, the hose is my weapon, my defense against any type of bugs that just happen to come out of here. But thankfully, my husband is always willing to do these jobs, and always willing to come when I call. He definitely recognizes when I call his name in a certain tone that it means that there's a bug. Like if I call his name in a certain way, he'll always respond with spider.
Just give me one more talking to you, and here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. I could go for this, no more tricks. We could take things slow. Say you think about it too. When the lights go out and there's no doubt that I should be with, that I should be. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. So give me a sign, give me a sign. Oh, baby, just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me.
As I was wiping down this barbecue, I realized that it did need a much more deeper and thorough clean, but I just wasn't feeling it on this day. I did not have the motivation to start that new project, but I know that it needs to happen, so it'll probably be on a future video where I go through and fully like take everything out and take the grates out and like fully scrub this thing down. If you have any barbecue deep cleaning tips, be sure to leave it in the comments below, as I don't know if I've ever really done a barbecue deep clean before. I'll definitely have to maybe do some research to see if there are any hacks or tips before I get started.
Talking to you and here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. Yeah. Give me a sign. Yeah, give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Give me a sign. Just give me one more. Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around. But there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you, something about you I like, about you.
As I finish putting my back porch back together, that will bring us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for joining me today on my patio spray down and shoe declutter. I hope I was able to provide you with some motivation or maybe even a friendly cleaning mate as you tackle areas around your own home. If you enjoyed this video, I do invite you to like this video down below and subscribe to my channel. With 3 boys, my house is crazy and there's always a mess. So until next time, bye!
Too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta save the